What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Now switching to Spanish, to English. I was recording in Spanish a video that if you see me in the same clothes, you realize I recorded the same day. Just wanted to do the exercise of speaking in English again in front of the camera, and I believe this is something I'm pretty good at. I have a lot to learn. There's a lot of room of improvement. I'm kind of I don't know if it's sensitive or sensible. I think it's I don't know, but what I mean is I tend to be distracted and even feel in danger with regular sounds that people would normally that would go unnoticed for other people. And so not only am I speaking in English and forcing my brain to create meaning in a different language, but also I'm trying to regulate myself and not feel that I'm getting robbed, because that's actually a possibility, actually getting robbed in the park. I should be recording this kind of content at home, but I just hit record and now I'm here. I would like to provide you with some recommendations to apply your day to day, yeah, and to apply daily when it comes to learning English. It really depends on the stage you are. You might be a beginner, you might be intermediate. I don't know how to pronounce that word, and doesn't matter. I just try to pronounce it. I'm trying, and this is something I would like. One of the first piece of advice would be, I didn't think about it, but now I am. Don't be afraid of mispronouncing. You'll be mispronouncing a lot. Doesn't matter. You gotta work on your pronunciation. Hola. You gotta work on pronunciation, but there are other factors that influence whether people will understand you or not, like intonation, like the way you link words, the vocabulary by context. You don't have to you don't have to speak perfect English. You just gotta try to speak your best English, and that's more than enough. Don't be afraid of mispronouncing. Mispronounce as much as you can. If you can record yourself, when you're recording, you hear yourself. It's gonna be cringy, but you need it. Okay, you realize that you're pronouncing something, and maybe you have a trained ear, and you know that's not the way it's pronounced. So I would suggest mispronouncing as much as you can, and recording yourself and assessing what you're saying. Second, consume, and this would be in relevance order. Consume as much content as you can. If you want to speak, you need to speak more. But to get a better understanding of the language, consume as much content as you can. Watch series. You have a favorite movie? Right. Watch it in English. So I remember watching the Ice Era, La Era de Hielo. I don't know what's the name. I'm translating literally, and I think that's not the name, but I watched that movie. I remember watching that movie. It's not my favorite, but I liked watching animated movies. I just enjoyed it. Of course, you gotta have subtitles. I think it's okay with the Spanish subtitles. If you want to switch to English, I would say yeah, that's cool as well. Keep in mind that if you're watching content in English, you are still doing it because you enjoy it, but it has the learning factor, and it can add some it can make you feel a little uncomfortable because you're not understanding everything. It can add some pressure. It's just be aware it won't be the same experience. Listen to podcasts. uh, Something I would really recommend as well is Have a diary of your own. Write in English as much as you can, but to begin with, write 3 minutes a day. What happened on your day? Who you saw? What did you do at work? How did you feel? You can start writing your thoughts as well. Right. For me, and then this is like very personal. For me, writing, like reading words work for me. It's I think it's tremendously helpful for me to see written language to learn it. I used to have, I don't have it right now, so I don't have like an image or anything, but I used to have like a little book, and I used to write words with its meaning, word pronunciation, meaning, and examples on how to use it on that on in real life. So anytime I was on the bus or waiting somewhere, I checked out that little book I created myself to learn more vocabulary, you know? And it's about exposure. If you see a word 10 times, it's more likely that you're going to learn it than if you just see it one time and then forget completely about it. So, sorry if this is messy. I'm really trying to improve the way I deliver my delivery and also the information I give and the structure. But I'll try to sum up and add anything that I missed, just to be as clear as I can. In any given order, consume as much content as you can: reels, podcasts, series, books. Try to get books that are a bit challenging, but you still understand. If it's too difficult, you're gonna get frustrated. If it's too easy, you're gonna feel bored. Try to find the sweet spot for it to be challenging. Set your phone in English. Try to download these apps where you can practice English with other people around the world. I think there is one called named italki. There are a lot. So you just Google apps to practice languages online. You'll find a lot. Go to club language exchanges in your city. If you are in a native, if you are in an English native speaking language, if English is a language, is it the native language of the country you are, speak to random people, even if you don't understand, if it's uncomfortable. Mm, Write in English, speak to yourself in English, describe things in English. If you can find someone of your same level, practice with that person. Like, don't be afraid. If you have friends, maybe you have friends who are learning English as well. You don't have to speak English all the time because there is some friction added to the conversation and you want to have fun with your friends. 5 minutes. Just speak to them in English 5 minutes and see how it goes. Every day. 5 minutes. What's 5 minutes? Um, Content consumption. That's it. And something I would recommend regarding consuming content is consume content you already like in your native language and you already have competence. So, for example, I have a friend who is he knows a lot in he knows a lot when it comes to detailing, car detailing. And if you ask me vocabulary about car detailing, he's gonna know a lot more than me. And he has this very specific interest, and he's been able to consume as much content as possible in English. And by context, he understands. Maybe he is watching a reel and they're talking about something he already knows and they're pointing that out, that piece of the car, and he doesn't know the word, but by hearing it, okay, I know what that is. Then he should be able to find a word written. And then I think that's the process. You hear the word, you know what it is, you check it out, you improve your vocabulary, and when it's repeated enough, you find the word in your mind to say it when you didn't know it some time ago. So I think that would be it. I'm trying to be as concrete. I mean, as I'm trying as a straight. I'm trying to go to straight to the point. But for me, this is also challenging, like speaking in English to a camera. So I hope that helps. If there's anything specific you would like me to chat about, leave it on the comments. Let me know what's the biggest difficulty you face when it comes to learning English. What is it you enjoy the most, and why is it you're learning English? And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Different kind of content being posted, and hope it helps, guys. That would be it for now. Thank you. Stay safe. Drink water. Sleep well. And see you in the next video.